In the last year or so, the SUV market has succumbed to a massive surge in popularity, making the SUV segment one of, if not the most exciting segment around. With models like the Range Rover Evoque, Nissan Juke and Kia Sportage, the SUV segment has broadened its identity. With a broader identity comes a more obscure definition of what an SUV actually is. This means that SUVs can fall into a number of different categories, whether it is a large SUV, mini SUV, compact SUV, a crossover, or even a compact crossover SUV. Very, very confusing indeed, especially if you're looking for a car with a specific level of practicality. To help in the SUV buying process, we have compiled a short guide containing some of the best SUVs we've driven and tested. Starting from the bottom of the hierarchy, in terms of its size that is the Vauxhall Mokka. Compared to conventional SUVs, the Mokka is a lot smaller and is in fact built on the same platform as the Vauxhall Corsa Super Mini. The Mokka also offers more of a soft-road style of driving, ultimately meaning that it is more of a city dweller. The compact size means that the Mokka falls into the same type of SUV category as the Nissan Juke and Chevrolet Trax, models of which also offer similar soft-road credentials. With SUVs of this size, style and gadgetry is one of the most important factors, and this is definitely apparent with the Mokka as it features a snug contour-stricken exterior and interior features that range from heated leather sports seats to a sophisticated sat-nav. However, the Mokka can still be specified in a four-wheel drive variant, giving it more of a familiar SUV feel. The price for the Vauxhall Mokka starts from £15,995. Moving up the SUV stepladder, we have the ever-popular Nissan Qashqai. Largely regarded as being the model that sparked the SUV crossover craze, the Qashqai essentially combines the style and stance of an SUV with the practicality of a hatchback. This design has inspired other models like the Kia Sportage and Skoda Yeti. Because of its design, the Qashqai can function great as both a fun-to-drive SUV and a family car. As well as a stylish exterior and spacious interior, the Qashqai also offers a wide range of engines, some of which can be matched with four-wheel drive systems. One thing that struck us about the Qashqai was the car's all-round ability. Not only was it quite good off-road, it also suits those family every day-to-day needs. The Nissan Qashqai is also reasonably priced at £16,595. The Evoque introduced a whole new style in the SUV segment, style being the optimum word. Like the Qashqai, the Evoque offers the stance on the SUV and also a fair bit of practicality, although it has the Range Rover badge, so you can expect things like equipment to be slightly more substantial. The Evoque is for those who are looking for style, practicality and most of all a little bit of street cred. This is what gives the Evoque the edge over models like the Mazda CX-5. Prices for the Range Rover Evoque start from £27,995, making it the cheapest Range Rover on sale. I really do feel the Range Rover has the edge in terms of style, substance, equipment, drive and handling. It really is a great all-rounder, and if it is in your price range, I definitely recommend a test drive. If you've heard of the Dacia Duster, then it'll probably be for the same reasons everybody else has. It's cheap. But that's not to say its low price tag, just £8,995, doesn't give you a lot to play around with when you're out on the road. The Duster is a large SUV with a design that is slightly reminiscent of an old school Land Rover Freelander. As this is the case, the Duster struggles slightly to keep up with the competition in terms of style, but again, for its low price tag it does cover all the essentials in terms of SUV appeal, with a spacious interior, four-wheel drive availability and a pretty decent engine range. So if you're considering buying an SUV like the Mitsubishi ASX or Chevrolet Captiva, you may want to take a closer look at the Duster, as it may pleasantly surprise you. What Dacia have done with the Duster is offer drivers all the bare essentials. The only things that you'd need to drive this car are just in the package. It doesn't come with fancy things like CD players, leather seats, climate control, and that supports its really low price tag. Topping off the food chain, we have the legendary imposing Range Rover. Unlike the Evoque, the Range Rover isn't too concerned with making itself too affordable, which is pretty much expected from the premium brand. The new 2013 Range Rover stays true to the brand's philosophy, as it perfectly combines SUV capability with true luxury interior. The combination means the Range Rover is up against lucrative competitors like the Audi Q7 and BMW X5. But as you would expect, the new Range Rover isn't cheap, and it will cost you £71,215 for the entry-level vehicle. So there you have it, some of the market's best and brightest. For more information on individual models or any other SUV, check out our SUV playlist.